listeners. It is hump day. Goodness. Mm. All right. Um, so, welcome to day 10 of Practice with Mary Beth, where we are honoring National Yoga Awareness Month by live streaming my daily morning yoga practice. It allows you a peek into my practice, but it also is a commitment to myself to show up on my mat every day for 30 days. And so I will tell you this morning, um, I slept terrible and I woke up in a heap of sweat. And so I'm just feeling run down. And it would have been the perfect excuse to try to stay in bed and get some more rest. But I made a commitment to myself to show up every day, and I made a commitment to you. And so this morning's flow is going to be about doing yoga for when you're feeling run down. And so I don't feel sick, just a little rundown. And so I'm gonna honor that. I'm gonna recognize it, and then I'm going to work within it. So while today may be more on the gentle side, always honor your body. Do what's right for you. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If you don't want to do it, you want to do your own jam, do that. I support you. All right, so we're going to get started. Seated position. And just take a moment here. You can close the eyes. Find the breath. And take this moment. Maybe do a mental body scan, starting top to bottom or bottom to top, whatever makes you happy. And just notice. Notice what you notice. Now is a great time to set an intention for your practice for how you want to show up on the mat today, whether you're following along with me or doing your own flow. Inviting some movement into our seated flow. Start with some shoulder rotations to the back. So you'll lift the shoulders to the ears with an inhale. And exhale down and back. Inhale forward and up. Continue at your own pace, own breath. Working with your body. Find some stillness. Find the breath. And notice any different feelings or sensations you may be having. If the palms are not already, rotate the palms up. Then return to some gentle shoulder rolls. Continuing to breathe. Coming back to stillness and noticing what may or may not have felt different about rotating the palms up. Moving up to the neck with the gaze forward. Inhale. And then exhale. Rotate the chin to your shoulder. Either side is fine. Inhale, back center. And exhale to the other side. Continue at your own pace, your own breath. Moving at a pace that allows you to be an observer of your body. And finding stillness. Find the breath and notice what you notice. Bring the hands to be interlocked in front of you. Turn the palms so that they face away from you, long out in front of you. Inhale them up to the sky. And then exhale, drop to one side and then the other. Return to center. Return the palms out in front of you. And then inhale back up. Exhale to a side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Continue at your own pace, your own breath. inviting some movement into the spine, moving side to side. 2 or 3 more times. And release. Take a few breaths. Then this time, interlacing the fingers behind you. Stack the spine. And here I invite you to move in a way that feels organic to you, what feels natural. So move in a way, whatever way that is, that your body is calling to you. You can lift the arms and lower with them still interlaced behind you. You can invite some trunk rotations in. Just feel it out. Just remember to breathe. Get curious. And release. Moving into tabletop position. Spine is in neutral. Moving into cat cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale for cat. Bring the gaze to the belly button, arch the spine. Continue at your own pace, your own breath. And any else organic movement here that feels good to you. Hello, spider. Welcome to my mat. Um, well, we're just gonna move you on. So we're just gonna keep doing you. Find that cat cow. I'm going to find a new home for this spider. That is not my mat. I'm gonna go here. I didn't murder him, but I found him a new home. Okay. Alright, tuck the toes underneath from your cat cow, tuck the toes. And here's where you can be really curious. You can send the sit bones back to your heels as much as feels good for you. And breathe. You may need to back out of it a little bit. You can just come to a kneeling without the sit bones being on the heels. And just play around with maybe where feels good, maybe feels too much, and work in between those two spaces. And release. Bring the palms to the mat. Those toes are still tucked. Very gently lift your knees and walk those feet towards your hands. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to have thigh to rib contact. And breathe. I invite you to find a way to add some movement to this forward fold that feels good. You can leave the palms on the mat and just sway around. Or you can interlock the arms, release the head. Get curious. Listen to your body and feel freedom to move in a way that feels good to it and to you. And release by bringing the palms to the mat, coming back to a kneeling position so we can come into our tabletop. Our feet are going to come together. Our knees are going to come a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Arms extend long in front of us for extended child's pose. And if you like, you can place a block, or if your forehead makes it to the mat, you can place your forehead on the mat and then rock it back and forth to provide a little massage to the forehead. But remember to breathe. Find some stillness in your child's pose. And release, coming into a tabletop position. Spine is neutral. Wrists are under our shoulders. Fingers spread wide, supporting the wrist. Knees underneath hips. Spine is in neutral. Take one big deep breath and let it go. Working into our balance pose here on the mat. Lift the left hand out forward, extending long. If this is enough, stay here. If you want a little more, you can extend that right leg and touch the toes behind you, or you can point the toes behind you off the ground. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep the weight in your fingers, not your wrist. And release. Hand and knee come to the mat. Reset up. And then lift the right hand. Then extend the toes behind you. Or whatever variation feels good for you. Continue to breathe. And release. Tuck the toes. Lift the sit bones for downward dog. We're not going super intense here, but just invite some movement that feels good. And release the knees to the mat. And come onto your sit bones. Legs are out wide in a V shape. Toes and knees are to the ceiling. And from this seated position with the spine straight, start to sway in between the legs. Just inviting some movement that feels yummy, honestly. Just play around, get curious. And coming back to center, spine is straight. Hands or fingers are on the mat in between your thighs. And start to walk those fingers out as far as feels good. Remember, if you lose the breath, you've gone too far. And find some stillness in this one and just breathe into the fold. You may or may not find more depth with each exhalation. And release by sitting up. Bring the bottom of the feet together. You can wrap your hands around your ankles or around the toes. Straighten the spine as much as possible. And then exhale full. And release. Bring the bottom of the feet to the mat. Bend the knees. Place the palms on the mat behind you. And start to drop the knees to one side. Inhale back center. Exhale to the other side. Continue at your own pace, your own breath. And release. Come into a seated position. Eyes are closed. Hands resting on knees. And find the breath. And take note of your body. What may or may not feel differently. Just noticing what you notice. Bring the hands into heart center. Reflect back on your intention. And think about if you want to take that intention into your day or you want to set a new one for the day. But thank you for showing up for yourself and for practicing with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, Humble Warriors.